Well, hello everyone. This is Coach Ricky with RTB. I want to first thank you all so much for registering for AAU tryouts for March the 4th. This video will also be for those who attended our first trial as well back in February. So I just want to come over here momentarily to introduce myself. I am a pastor, so I'm only going to be at tryouts on March the 4th from 10 to 10:45 because I have a eulogy to preach at. So y'all please excuse me, but I will be there for the first 45 minutes. So just in case you want to come talk to me, I'll be there around 9:15, 9:30. But anywho, I wanted to make this video so we can all be on the same page moving forward with the AU program. Once again, my name is Ricky Taylor, former mock UTC all-time, sixth all-time leading scorer in my tenure there. Maybe number 10, number 11 now. I have no idea. Don't really keep up with that. But I'm excited to teach the game of basketball to the youth in the community here in Chattanooga, here in the North Georgia area. Played professional basketball overseas, led the country in Ireland in scoring at 26.2 points per game. Currently, head assistant coach at East Hamilton High School. And I just want to share some things with you all as we continue to move forward. Typically, we'll have a parent meeting right after AAU trials, but because I have to leave, I thought it would be best for you all to see me in person as the CEO of RTB. Miss Linda, vice president, she's a member of my church, so she won't be there. So I believe only two board of directors member will be there present along with some of the other coaches. So let me get this video out the way to get you all the information for AAU. Okay. So the first PDF attachment that you will receive in your email is going to be our RTB AAU information sheet, which basically includes everything about the whole summer. So let me share that document with you right now. So if you look at your PDF form, everyone should have been emailed this. The first thing I want to discuss is the National Super 64 Showcase exposure tournaments that we host ourselves. We're going to have 7 tournaments this year, all at East Hamilton High School, as well as the middle school. Those are our main locations. We have 7 dates this year, April 1st through the 2nd, right here at the top, April 15th and the 16th, April 22nd and 23rd, April 29th through the 30th, May 20th through the 21st, May 27th and 28th, and then our last tournaments in July, which is July 8th and 9th. So all games, once again, are East Hamilton and Chattanooga, Tennessee. We do not travel at all. Everything is local. AAU fees this year is only $500. And I'm going to go through that in a little bit to give you all, show you all how everything looks. But this year, we'll be celebrating 10 years of being in existence. We started RTB in 2013, 10 years ago, when I was fresh out of college. I only had one client, went from one client to three clients to 5 clients, and then we all of a sudden got one team, start hosting our own tournaments, and from then on, we just have blown up exponentially. But this year, we have brand new jerseys. So the jerseys that we've used recently in the past 9 years, they will be obsolete now. So we're going custom jerseys, and I'm gonna show you those in a little bit, front and back, and we also have custom backpacks with our players' numbers on them. If you have multiple children, you're gonna have you get to receive a 50% discount off the registration fee. You may submit payment online or at the end of registration. The AU fees for our March 4th registrants, they are due Tuesday, March 7th, which is next week, next Tuesday. Now, I know that's a very quick turnaround. However, those jerseys takes about 3 to 4 weeks to be customly made. So that's why we have to really press to get those jerseys in. So those fees are due on March the 7th, Tuesday, at our first practice. AU fees must be paid in full in order to receive brand new custom jerseys and your custom backpacks. Players who fail to submit AU fees will not be able to attend practice or play in games. Now, I know $500 may be a lot. It may be a stretch for some. Some may be financially challenged in that area. However, if you can get half of the payment Tuesday and the other half right before our tournament, then I believe the front door people, our board of directors, will be able to assist you with that. But we do need to go ahead and get those jerseys ordered. Now, we're going to go ahead and order the jerseys. However, if you don't get the full payment in, you can't get that jersey until the full payment is made in. So just the rule that we have to ensure that everyone is treated fairly. So all new and returning players must register online for the new 2023 AAU season. So the way that it works, there are two different links. Number one, you fill out the link for tryouts. Just because you came to trials does not mean that you're automatically on the team. So after we assess and evaluate all the players through trials, then we'll send a second link where you will be able to fill out your official AAU registration that you made the team. Now, in that same sense, in the same regard, due to our new technology that we have innovated and adopted this year, you don't have to re-register again for the second link for the official AU membership because your information is already saved. So when we send you the second link, congratulations, you made the RTBAU Elite Team. The only thing you got to do is click on that link, and it's gonna have your player's name listed at the top. Just click on your players, and then you'll see all your information automatically populates. You just scroll down, and then you'll be able to choose your payment options there. So that's why we did it this way. Had to upgrade our technology because we're celebrating 10 years. So it's been long overdue, but now we're here. All right. So this is where our communication. I don't know what this on there, but anyway, if your child made the team, we'll email you within 24, 48 hours. For those of you who make the team, we will try to congratulate you as soon as you make it. However, it may be Sunday evening before we send you that text with the link to officially become an RTB AAU member. All right. And the link is, I think this is it right here. So, yeah. RTB practice. So let's talk about practice times for RTB. Okay, let me see 1 second. First practice is Tuesday, once again, March the 7th at East Hamilton High School. Practice games are subject to change to being canceled. So we'll practice for the months of March, April, May, and July. June, I'll talk about that more in a little bit, but June, we don't have any practices or games, so you're free to plan your vacations or trips. That's what we highly recommend. That if you're planning a vacation, a family vacation, whatever kind of vacation you want to call it, we highly encourage you to take a vacation the month of June or after July of our last term, so it doesn't interfere with your child missing any games. Okay, so Tuesdays and Fridays. It's going to be our practice schedule every Tuesday and every Friday. It works perfectly for us for Tuesdays and Fridays because we have tournaments the day before, so the day after on Saturday. So if we can have that Friday practice the day before a game, it helps us out tremendously. So middle school boys and girls will practice from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Yes, we do have combined practices with girls and boys in the same gym. Due to the size of our organization, we have a pretty big organization. The players are still on the same team. Sixth graders practice with sixth graders, seventh graders practice with seventh graders, eighth graders practice with eighth graders, and the girls, of course, practice with themselves as well. But due to the large organization, we have to be able to house everyone at the same gym. Now, we do go horizontally. We pull down both goals inside the gym. So that we can accommodate all of our players and coaches. Now, I am at almost every practice. I don't know how much I'll be at the high school practices because the high school coaches have been with me well over 5 years. They know exactly what to run, how to construct, and construct practice. So they don't need me anymore. Now, middle school, I'm going to be there from 6 to 7:30, probably every practice because we have to pour into them. So middle school boys and girls practice from 6 to 7:30. That's from sixth grade all the way through eighth grade. High school girls and high school boys will go from 7:30 to 9. So once again, if I may reiterate, there are no games, no practice in the month of June due to high school summer workouts, and I'll elaborate on that a little bit more. All right. So part of our AU schedule, the reason why we do not travel, a plethora of reasons, but the main reason is because I am an NCAA operating scout. I have over almost every college coach in America's email address to send them kids who I think could fit their program, D1, D2, D3, NAIA, JUCO, And if I feel that a player is worthy of going to that particular college or institution, I definitely recommend those players to that college and institution. Moreover, we do have teams from over 18 different states who come to our tournaments. Therefore, we do not travel. So most parents who come to our organization, they're kind of happy right now. Why? Because we're saving you hundreds and thousands of dollars for traveling, gas, food, hotel room, and guess what? You're home sleeping in your own bed every night. So we built up a reputable program to afford you all that you don't have to travel another day of your life if you don't want to. All right. Important dates that'll come up. Friday, March the 10th, that is actually next Friday at our second practice. 7:15, we're going to have a mandatory parent and player meeting in the theater room. We're going to be discussing some things with you as we continue to move forward. Friday, March the 17th, we'll have our RTB family party. All right, this is essentially our meet and greet. We will take the time to eat, fellowship, and network. Food will be provided. I think we're having barbecue again this year. Have some of the best barbecue in the city. Beans and all that coleslaw and all that good stuff with lemonade. You get the point. You get the gist. Yeah. So we'll have the meet and greet. Me personally, I like the network. You never know who you're talking to. We may have someone who's a multi-millionaire who just want to give us, $5 million to build a gym. I don't know. What if the Lord places it on your heart? God bless you. We'll gladly accept it. Let's find the land. Let's build a gym for the whole community. Amen, somebody. All right. So March the 17th, we'll have that meet and greet. And we'd like to get to know you. I know I'm on the floor coaching all the time. So this is why we want to take time out, carve out time so you all can get to know the board of directors. You may have someone in your neighborhood who you can carpool with. You may not be able to make it every practice, and we have a lot of people who drive 30 to 45 minutes, and they have 2 or 3 players on the same team, and they just carpool. You take the week, first week, I take the second week, and they just get their own schedule down pat. So that's why we do that. Friday, March 31st, I believe the Friday right before our tournament, we're going to have a mandatory parent and player meeting in the theater room. We're also asking in these meetings for volunteer work. Once again, we are a Christian basketball organization, and I know that we have a lot of servants. We need people to serve the concession stand, at the front door. Parents, if you want to be the bookkeeper for your child's team, then you're more than welcome to do that as well. So, we're just looking for servants, those who are willing to lend a helping hand for us. All right. So upon making the team, there are a few apps that we utilize for our program. The first app is GroupMe. This is where we'll be sending instant notifications to you all, reminders, instant updates about practice and games. We'll be releasing the practice schedule. We'll be releasing the game schedule within our app. We'll send a link out, and then you'll just go there and find the name of your team for your child, and you'll see the schedule. Games are played on Saturdays and Sundays, every Saturday and Sunday. If you have church during the day, 11 o'clock on Sunday, if you cannot make a game, that is perfectly fine. I'm a pastor. If no one understands, I understand. There's sometimes, I have to, schedule, some games later, to coach the girls that I coached last year, the middle school girls. But anyway, if you can't make it, then don't worry about it. Just let the coach know that you cannot attend due to church activities. Okay. So make sure you download the GroupMe app. This is the icon for that for those who's never downloaded it before. We also have the Rick and Taylor basketball app, our own app. All of our tournament game schedules will be posted within our app. And you can follow your child's team and be notified of updates and scores. And that is it for that. All right. I would say any questions right now, but since I'm on this presentation, let me keep going. All right. So what I really want to talk about. All right. So Rick and Taylor basketball program, RTB Elite AAU basketball program. Once again, we are a Christian basketball organization, been in existence for over 10 years. We won over 20 championships in the history of our program. Some years we won 5 or 6 that summer. Some years recently we only won 1 or 2 due to the competition level getting better and better and better every year. So, that is who we are essentially. We love the game of basketball. We love coaching. We are Christ in the church. Funds that we get in from tournaments, from scholarship raises. We provide scholarships for our seniors upon graduation. So as we start our fundraisers that we'll talk about with you all some of the meetings, we do send our kids off to college to purchase supplies and books and any other miscellaneous things that they need to further their education. We also give back to other local schools. We provide basketballs. We have other organizations and schools that we partner with to provide equipment for them, basketballs and anything like food and stuff, like nearby schools that we partner with, whatever they need to purchase within their budget. We just give a whole lot of money away to show our love and support of the community. So once again, we just play locally. We do not travel at all. Everything is housed at East Hamilton High School. Our coaches, every coach has to go through a background check. And as you begin to meet different coaches, once again, I do not know who are all the coaches going to be for each team yet, because we reevaluate every year. Some coaches will be moved up, some down. Some may coach high school, some may coach middle school. Some are coming back, some are not. So it's all like this every single year within our AAU organization. All right. But one thing is that you're going to have a great coach for your child's team. All right. One of the things I want to talk about is practice. Very big on practice, very integral part of my life, a critical component in my life, because I play professional basketball. And you may want to get your child to listen to me right here. This mission for everybody. And if we did not practice professionally while I was in Germany, England, and Ireland, then guess what? They will send us on home. All right. We would not get paid or compensated for staying at home. And once again, we move very fast and efficiently within every practice. And if your child, all right, kids, if you're watching me right now, if you miss practice and you're not there and we're putting in new plays, new sets, and then again, when the game comes and I call a play or set and you don't know it, then it may affect your playing time, okay? So practice is very important. You have to be there to receive the knowledge, to receive the impartation, to receive all these things that the coach is going to be teaching you. So we need you to be at practice. Now, if you can't be at practice, I understand we all have lives. People may have an awards banquet to attend, a sister's play to go to, so I get it. And if that's the case, then just make sure you notify a coach and let us know in a timely manner. Now, playing time, all right? Playing time is contingent upon the players. One thing that we do not do is that we do not discuss playing time with parents. Once again, we do not discuss playing time with parents. If a child is concerned about their playing time, we will discuss playing time with the player. The only thing they have to do is approach coach. Hey, coach, I feel like I've been working hard. I feel like I've been going hard. What can I do to earn more playing time? And once again, hear me what I'm saying. You have to earn it. All right. Just because you pay your AAU fees, that does not guarantee that you will play. And if you have the mentality, the mindset that because you're paying to play, Ricky Taylor basketball is not the place for you. We will not play your child. We will not, children, if you're watching this, players, we will not play you just because you paid. We rather give you your refund back and really coach kids and playing parents who understand that nothing is given to you. If we start playing kids because they paid, then guess what? We're not teaching them the right thing. All right, they'll feel entitled their whole lives. All right, but all right, if you go in and listen, work hard, run hard, play defense, then you will play. All right, but you got to be able to prove to the coach, hey, I deserve to play. I'm earning my playing time. I'm sprinting every sprint. I'm going hard. I'm being attentive. I'm being receptive of what's being taught. And that's how you increase your playing time. All right. So once again, we do not discuss playing time. Parents, next, if you're interested in coaching, please let me know. because the last thing that we need is for parents to be on the sideline trying to get your child's attention and trying to tell them what to do. That's not your job. All right. I believe you joined this AAU program because you entrust in our brand and our organization and in our coaches. So let us do our jobs and coach your child. All right. You can coach them when they get in the car, in the hallway, at home. But when we inside the game, inside the rectangles, what I like to call it, let us be the coach. All right. I understand. All right. We have a lot of vocal parents. All right. Some have played the game. If you want to coach, let me know. We'll put you on the staff. All right. But all right, the last thing that we need to see is we're trying to coach your child and they're looking over in the stands trying to listen to you. No, we need their undivided attention. All right. Thank you in advance. God bless you. All right. Now, once again, you should receive the handout sheet. So check your email. A lot of y'all are going to get this tonight while I'm recording this video on a Friday night. All right. So, ta-da! Let's look at these new customized jerseys. So what we have done to celebrate our 10-year anniversary, all right, we have gotten the Charlotte Hornets look. All right. If you go Google the Charlotte Hornets jerseys, all right, just type in Google, go to images. All right, they're going to look exactly the same, but with our colors. We're also going to have the logo on there as well. So we're going to have the RTB logo right there, and it's going to be customized for you all right here. We could have gotten 2 sets of jerseys, but I declined them because I like reversible jerseys just in case you forget, your jersey, something like that. And if, there are 2 teams with the same color, we can easily go in the restroom and flip them over. So this is how both sides will look. Have the white side, they'll be reversible to flip over to the blue side, okay? We're also going to have the customized backpacks for all the players. So that's what you begin. So AAU fees, you get the jersey, the backpack, and guess what? For the whole month of June, all right, God placed this on my heart. We're going to have a free training in June. All right, called RTB Unlimited. All right. Typically, we take the whole month of June off, and sometimes I'm in there training. But you said, no, I said, no, what? You know what? I'm gonna train for free. I want to show people what they're going to be missing if you do not opt in for RTB Unlimited. Okay. So for the $500 fee, you're gonna have the RTB AU fees. You're gonna have 2 practices a week by trained coaches, by a former professional coach. Okay, play UTC collegiate, so you ain't having just know anybody coach your child. Okay, we're saving you gas from not traveling, food, traveling. You eat out if you got a big family. $15 a meal times 4, that's $60. You got to eat 3 times a day. That's $180. Look, food, time. I value time. Most people value, and hotel expenses. So you get all this for $500. You cannot beat this. This is a steal. People are still talking about we're too cheap. People in Atlanta, $1,500 minimum. Go to New York, Texas, $1,500, $3,000 plus the traveling fees. So you get a major discount here at RTB. Okay. Now, one thing that I have to talk about is that AAU basketball does not get you better. All right. I have to pause parenthetically because I really want that to hone in. AAU basketball does not get you better. It gets you exposed to good teaching, training, coaching, or being exposed to see how good you are. May increase your IQ, what to do, not to do for your next year coming up in basketball in the fall season. Exposure. But if you do not work and develop your shooting, passing, ball handling, all that stuff, post work, you're still going to be on the same level. All right. And what I've seen over the course of my years is that most of the time that the transition from 8th grade to 9th grade is when players get lost. When they enter high school, everyone gets faster, everyone gets taller, everyone gets stronger. So now you have to be able to distinguish, how do I separate myself? And you separate yourself through skill development training. All right. And my message to you all watching this, once again, AAU does not get you better. Skill development does. So, Coach, what are you saying? If you want to be good, if you want to be great, you have to have both. You have to have AAU, all right, and skill development. All right. So we focus on skill development in the summertime as well. All right. To hone and further enhance our skills. Take these skills and play AAU to see if they're working. All right. And it's called assessing. All right. It's called having an evaluation. All right. This crossover that I made, was it too high? Was it too low? Did it work? If not, I got to do some more work. All right. So now your mind starts going all over crazy. Okay, this didn't work. So now I got to go back and work a little harder at this. I got to go a little harder at this. I got to get more aggressive with this. All right. So you got to have both, because if you just play AAU with no skill, you're going to be the same as you were. Okay. So there has to be both. All right. So we see Real Richard, one of my favorite clients that I've trained. He started taking skill development training with me when he started middle school, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, 3 years, and he came to workouts 2 to 3 times a week. Had to go to Atlanta. His family ended up purchasing a Chick-fil-A franchise owners down there in Atlanta, Georgia. We had to move. But within those 2 to 3 years, he got a good foundation. All right. We laid the foundation through skill development. All right. Because if you don't have a good foundation, then you're subject to fail. You're subject to fall. Okay. It's just like a house. If a house does not have a good foundation, it's going to crumble down. And that's what happens when players, everyone make it through middle school. Let's keep it real. Everyone survive. But when you get to high school, if you don't have a foundation, you'll start to see that foundation slowly crumble. Like, hey, why am I only averaging 4 points a game, 5 points a game, 8 points a game? All right, compared to the players who average 25 points a game. The people averaging 25 points a game, they had a great foundation. They began to do the master advanced level training where they surpass everyone within their age and grade. Okay, so we'll get the foundation, continue working with another skills development coach in Atlanta, and he got a full ride basketball scholarship to Belmont in Nashville. Did so well there. Mastered everything. I saw his highlights. You can look it up on our Instagram. That's what I taught. It's all foundational stuff. And because he had a good foundation, the University of Florida offered him a scholarship, all right, to come play there. Will's projected, I believe, the next couple of years to be a top 10 player, to go to the NBA, all because he decided to invest in skill development, skill training. All right. So RTB Unlimited Summer Training. All right. This is what I really want to talk about. All right, the process to getting better and the payoff. All right, now I really want you all to listen in. Bring your kids in, your players. I need y'all to listen to me. All right. Everyone should have goals, dreams, and aspirations of averaging like 20 points a game, 10 rebounds a game, being a dominant presence on your team, middle school or high school. You should have goals to make all district, all regional, MVP. You should have a goal to start on your basketball team. If those goals, dreams, or aspirations are not being fulfilled, y'all hear me? If they are not being fulfilled, or if they haven't been fulfilled, then my question is that which vehicle have you been using? All right. And I already know the answer. That means you've been in an old vehicle. All right. The vehicle to your goals, dreams, and aspirations, if they haven't been fulfilled, they haven't been working. This is called having an honest assessment. All right. So think of the vehicle that you've been doing, all right, that you've been utilizing, using, shall I say. If you've been going to YMCA and you haven't been producing the way that you want, then the vehicle, the YMCA, hasn't been working. If dribbling the ball around your backyard and your front yard, shooting every now and then, if that's been your vehicle and you haven't fulfilled, you're still not aggressive, still not scoring, still not playing as much, then that vehicle is not working. And you have to be honest with yourself and your kids. Kids, if you're watching me, you have to be honest. This ain't working. All right. And the reason why it hasn't been working is because, here it is, please don't miss it. A lot of players work hard, but simultaneously work incorrectly. All right. Because I hear a lot of parents tell me, Coach, my child's been working hard, going to the gym 4 or 5 hours a day. But now if I go assess them as I'm going to do at trials tomorrow. You're going hard, but you're doing the drill incorrectly. All right, you trying to go left, but you're using your right hand. You going hard, you tired, you sweating, but you're doing it incorrectly, improperly. Bad mechanics. And one thing that I specialize in is specializing in the right mechanics. All right. So, once again, all right, for real, this is where you be honest. If it hasn't been working, then you've been using the wrong vehicle. And it's okay. It ain't been working. Me going to the Y, me been playing AAU for these years, it's not working. Therefore, you have to change vehicles. Let me take my life. All right. I was a pretty good basketball player. Average 11 points a game as a sophomore in high school, but I wasn't satisfied. It was okay, you know, but vehicle was okay, but it wasn't the best. So I got in the weight room, got stronger, all that stuff. Now we can't do all that. If you want to talk to Coach Moon, he can do weightlifting for you, all that. But I had to increase my knowledge. I had to get specialized knowledge. So what I did, I purchased Better Basketball DVDs by Rick Torbett, Rick Berry, the Legends, the Greats. I don't know how much, $100, $200. I got my hands on them somehow. I don't know how I found the money. Still don't know to this day. I think somebody gave me the DVDs. But when I invested into these resources, all right, I received specialized knowledge. All right. Everybody else is doing their own thing, the same old thing. But because I got this new knowledge, specialized knowledge from former professionals, 13, 15 years in the NBA, I had an edge, a mental edge, because I knew how to do everything correctly. And because I made this investment, I went from 11 points a game my sophomore year to 25 points a game. My junior year, more than doubled my scoring average because of specialized knowledge and hard work, of course. So I had both skill development, had me a good trainer as well, and AAU circuit. So it made the confidence increase. Therefore, I also have a book out. I've got about double my average multiple times on professional level as well, that you can purchase as well, double my scoring average. But anyway, back to this point about the vehicle. All right. You have to change vehicles. You have to invest in someone who has done it. All right. And I'm here today to let everyone know I've done it. Finished as a $6 all-time leading scorer, UTC. All right. And I didn't even play my freshman year. 3 years, I got 1,225 points in 3 years without playing my freshman year. I should have been top 3, but I did not play because senior-oriented team had to pay my dues. But I was learning. But anyway, forget me. You have to invest in specialized training. So I'm here, Coach Ricky, play professional basketball. You don't have to go to Atlanta. No, I'm right here in your face at East Hamilton. I'm right here. I wish I had a professional player to train me, or I would have been further along than where I was. So here's my offer to you. All right, for those of you who say, Coach Ricky, I'm ready to change my vehicle. What I've been doing hasn't been working. All right. We have the RTB Ultimate Experience. All right. Where you'll get the jersey, the backpack, 2 practices a week, are saving you gas, food time, hotel, and money. And you're also going to receive an additional 3 months of training in July, August, and September. 2 or 3 workouts a week. We may have more, but we're going to give you at least 2 or 3 workouts a week. I'll be there. Coach Freeman, who've trained professional athletes, collegiate athletes. I played professional basketball, trained those guys as well. Only $1,000. And we only have, 20 to 30 spots available. All right. So if you are looking to further enhance your skills, ball handling, heavy ball, jump rope, athleticism, speed ladder, we're doing it all. Shooting on the gun the whole summer. Post work the whole summer. IQ the whole summer. All right. The fee is only $1,000. Now, one of our board members, Miss Linda, she got mad at me for lowering it this low because the value that you're getting from the RTB Unlimited is $10,000 to $15,000 a month. That's how good the training is. All right. Because we used to do it like a monthly fee, what have you. But because we want to bring the best experience to our AU organization, we're going to have it for only an extra $500. So you don't have to pay the AU fee 500 plus the 1,000. It's a total, a lump sum of $1,000. So if you're interested, as soon as you make the team and click on the registration, you'll have the option to choose the $1,000 option. If you don't want to do the RTB Ultimate Experience, you don't have to. All right, we're not going to force a gun to your head. We're just trying to make you good. All right, and that is all. I also forgot to mention my background. Coach Ricky, what do you do during the day? I own a trucking company. I own over 11 trucks, trailers here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. So money is not an issue for me. All right, let me say that one more time. Money is not an issue for me. We are here to help your child out. Coaching is my passion. I love it. I'm going to do it probably to the day I die because I love it so much. It's what God put me on earth to do, is to be a coach. All right. I'm also a pastor. I'm a spiritual coach, basketball coach, trainer coach. I'm a business coach. So coaching is my thing. This is what I do. But I do want you to consider, pray about this because when it comes to training, transformation, I tell most parents and players, you see transformation after 2 to 3 years. Some people catch on very quickly and you see transformation 2 to 3 months. But because I've been doing this for a long time, all right, the drills that we're going to do is going to take you a little while to catch on to them and master them. But if you stick this out for 2 to 3 years, you're going to be a good basketball player. Now, where most people mess up is that they come for 1 year and then they stop coming. So now they start in the 8th grade, quit in the 9th grade, and all the way up for the next 4 years, they stay on the same level. And now I see their parents later on having to take out loans for scholarships and all that stuff. Like, if you would have just invested in training for 4 years, 5 years, you probably would have got a scholarship. I don't make any promises or guarantees, but you do want to be the best version of yourself when you go out there and play basketball. All right. But you have to invest in training. There's no other way around it. All right. There's no, showing up. Oh, Lord. Let me tell y'all something. I know I'm digressing, but one thing that I cannot stand. All right. When fall school trials come in October, let's say October 15th, most of my clients start picking up the month of October. Haven't seen you all year long, all summer long. Well, April, May, June, July, August, 6 months without training, and you want to start on your team? Hello? You want to be all district, all regional, MVP? You want to average 20 points a game? You want to be like LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and you don't train? Come on now. All right, I'm done. All right, but once again, all right, 20 and 30 spots, that's all we got. All right, we're going to be loaded. Going to have a lot of coaches there training. Excuse me, I'm getting over a cold. Weather's changing. RCB Ultimate Experience, jersey, backpack. Look, it's a no-brainer. If you have to think about it, you're not serious about basketball. I mean, I wish I had children to invest in, but I do not. All right. Now, the fees for this, you don't have to pay all of this right now. What we do have to get the AU fee in for $500, but if you want to opt in, just let somebody know at the front door. If you want to pay in full, you can, but just let the front door people know. Miss Linda, Miss Lindsay at a practice, they'll be able to direct you. Okay, that is it. Once again, I have to leave out early tomorrow at the training at the AU tryout because I have a funeral. This will be my first eulogy as a pastor to preach. One of our members' son passed away due to unforeseen circumstances, and got to send them on out the right way. Love you all. My phone number 423-400-1286. Call me if you need me. My email address, I'm getting ready to email you all right now, ricky.taylor@rtbball.com. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, I'm not that guy who cannot be approached. Call me, text me. I'll answer the phone. I'll respond promptly. All right. And that is all that I have to say. All right. See y'all. Get your AU fees in as soon as possible. RTB Ultimate Experience. Get the extra training for only $500 for an extra 3 months. Can't beat that. I'm out. See you all at our first practice, Tuesday, March 7th. Also, trials tomorrow, March 7th. March the 4th is going to be in the Aux gym. So when you come in, you go through the main gym and then just keep coming across until you get into the Aux gym. They have a dance Saturday night, or he's having to the high school. So that's why we can use the main gym. All right. But anyway, love you all. See you all at practice. March 7th, 6 to 7:30 for middle school. And then high school will go from 7:30 to 9. Bye.